Okay, a very good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Can you guys hear me? Say something. Yes or no? All right, perfect. Um, First of all, I have to say my apologies because today I don't think I can turn my camera on because I don't know what's going on with my laptop. The camera may be not working so properly. So I hope you don't mind that if I can't turn on my camera, okay? All right. Are we ready? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Do you still enjoy your study? Any update? Any gossip? Right. Anyway, I hope everyone is ready for our third webinar today. All right. Okay. Before we start, I would like to give you a little bit of some review of what we did regarding what we discussed last time. Yeah. So basically, last time we already looked at a paragraph writing. Yes. And we mentioned that an effective paragraph should consist of several sentences that deals with one single idea, right? Central idea. And a paragraph consists of three components, which includes the first one. Can you remember that? A topic sentence, correct? That's like a big picture of your entire paragraph. And then a topic sentence should be followed by several sentences or what we call supporting sentences that should add more information to the topic sentence, right? Or that's why it's called that's why it's called supporting ideas or supporting sentences because they are meant to support or provide extra information, reasons or explanation to the to topic sentence, right? And the last component of a paragraph is a concluding sentence, yeah? All right, guys, that's what we discussed last time. And today we will move on to the next point of our plan, which is, do you have any idea what we are going to look at today? Any idea? Any thought? Any clue? Okay. Um, I don't know if you have got the handout. Yeah, I suppose everyone have got the handout, right? So yeah, allow me to start. And just a second, I will share my screen in a moment. Okay, here we go. All right, you can see my presentation, correct? Right, I believe you can see my presentation. And as usual, guys, if you cannot, I mean, if you don't understand anything, if you want me to slow down, or if you have any questions coming up, feel free to stop me or at all time, okay? Or if you like me to elaborate on some points, yeah, feel free to raise your hand or yeah, stop me at all time. Right. So yeah, let's get going with our lesson today. Right. So basically, today we will take a look at essay writing, which is, in my opinion, the a foundation of all of the academic writing, especially at this level, because, when you study at in a college or in the university, especially at graduate level, like master's or PhD, chances are you will have to work on, a lot of writing assignment, right? And that includes essay. And also when in your future master's or PhD thesis, you will have to write a lot as well. Yeah. And in your dissertation or thesis, that will, involve a lot of long essay writing, right? Because different section of your thesis, in other words, it is like a long essay. Yeah. So in this lesson, I think it can provide you, a good background and lay you the foundation, so to equip you with, the ability and idea regarding how you can write an essay effectively. Okay, right. Before we start, I'd like you guys to um, maybe turn your screen off or turn your eyes away from my handout. Okay, turn your eyes away first because I like to ask you this much. Um, from your understanding, what is an essay? As I said, don't look away. Okay, look away, look away. Don't take a look at my handout. Yeah, from your understanding, in your words, what is an essay? Any thoughts? Any clue? Feel free to share. Hmm. Anyone? Okay. Right. Thank you for your response. Your classmate here has a very good idea of um, an essay. Yeah, your friend here said an article is a part of an article that expresses a complete idea, usually consisting of several sentences. Well, yeah, that's a very good answer. But I like to add one point here. Okay, consisting of several sentences. That's for a paragraph. But over here, we are looking at thesis, right? Thesis. Sorry, essay. Essay is part of an article, of course, but I would say an essay consists of several or many paragraphs, okay? Because essay is much bigger than a paragraph. Here we go. I will show you here. This is what I wrote over here. Yeah. differences between an essay and a paragraph. Let's take a look. You see, I would like to draw your attention to what I underline here. An essay is simply a paper. Are you follow? Do you follow? It's a paper of several paragraphs. You see, rather than one paragraph. As I said, essay is much bigger, longer. Yeah. So essay consists of many paragraphs rather than one paragraph. Because if it is just one paragraph, it's not an essay. It's just a paragraph. Yeah. And that support a single point, right? Even though there are many paragraphs, an essay deals with one central idea as well. Yeah. And if you look further, in an essay, subjects can and should be treated more carefully than they would in a single paragraph paper. Unlike paragraphs that are usually developed using one mode of writing, like description, essays are usually developed using several modes of writing to support the single point. And guys, this is important. I'd like you to highlight this one as well. The main idea or point developed in an essay is called the thesis statement or thesis sentence. I would change the color. Yeah. Pink. Yeah, because I am sweet, right? Okay, guys, over here. The main idea or main point of your essay, okay, is called a thesis statement or thesis sentence. In every essay, you've got to have this one because it's like your central idea. It's like the main point, of your entire essay. So the function of thesis statement is like very similar to a topic sentence. Yeah, a topic sentence gives you an overview or a big picture of a paragraph. However, a thesis statement will give you a big picture of your entire essay. Do you understand? Are you with me? Are you with me? You good? Yes? All right. Fantastic. The thesis statement appears in the introductory paragraph. Please take a look over here. The thesis statement appears in an introductory paragraph. As I mentioned, it gives you an overview or a big picture of your entire essay, right? And for that reason, it usually appears at the very beginning of your essay or an introductory paragraph, right? And it is then developed in the supporting paragraphs that follow. A concluding paragraph then closes the essay, okay? Right. So I would like you guys to take a moment reading this sample essay very quickly, okay? I'd like you to see how it is structured. Like, you see, I already attached each section of the essay, right? So, no doubt about that. An essay begins with an introductory paragraph over here. This is the introductory paragraph, which is followed by many paragraphs, yeah? Or what we call supporting paragraphs. In this essay, we have 3 supporting paragraphs, right? And of course, this essay ends with a concluding paragraph. This is the concluding paragraph. Okay, guys, can you please skim read this essay, okay? Meaning that you read very quickly. Okay, I suppose you're done, right? Just skim read, okay? Meaning you read very quickly. Now, let us take a look in a more detail, okay? We are going to break it down bit by bit, okay? Starting with the first part of an essay, right? Yeah, let's see. This essay is entitled "The Hazard of Moviegoing," yeah, and as I mentioned here, is a very good example of standard essay, right? And yes, as I mentioned earlier, parts of an essay consists of three components. Yeah, first, introduction or introductory paragraph, which will be followed by many paragraphs there. Yeah, and then it ends with a concluding paragraph. Now, I'd like you to draw your attention to the first part of the essay, which is what we call introductory paragraph. And let me tell you this introductory paragraph is very important because it will, it functions as audience attention grabber, right? Because if you cannot grab your audience attention here, your entire essay will fail, right? Because it's like a first impression you give to your reader. Yeah, so it is very crucial here. Yeah, like I state here, introductory paragraphs start with several sentences that attract the reader's interest, right? And it should then advance the central idea or thesis statement, right? That will be developed in your essay. The thesis often includes a plan of development or a preview of your major points. Yeah, the thesis should explain what your essay will involve. You understand? It should give the readers an idea of what your essay will be talking about. All right. And you see, in some cases, however, the plan of development may be omitted. For example, a thesis that claims education can be a key to socio-economy security. Yeah, it doesn't show you how essay will be developed, but still it gives you a central idea, right? But right now, I have some exercises for you. Okay, you may refer back to the sample essay I gave you. Yeah, and please complete the following exercise. You have 4 items. Should not be that difficult. I give you some moment, okay?
ไม่ได้หวยแล้วมันขึ้นถือไปกระไรข้าวเป็นอันนี้ไม่รู้ว่ามันข้าวเป็นอะไรติดมันจะต้องมีอันนี้ป้านอะไรวะซูมไม่คุยหรอกอ๋อพี่มนต์ชอบไงวันก่อนที่มันก็เข้าเจอพี่มนต์แน่วันแน่เลย
Okay, wow. We have some answers over here. Very good. Okay, let's take a look. In this exercise, the first question that asks you, in the hazard of movie going, which sentence or sentences are used to attract the reader's interest? Some of you, some of you claims A, right? Correct? Yeah, B. Okay, A. Right. Let's see. Look, I am a movie fanatic. Fan, yeah, that's what the word fan derive. I am a fanatic. My friends count on me to know movie trivia and to remember every big Oscar awarded since I was in grade school. My friend though, have stopped asking me if I want to go out to the movies. Why I love movies as much as okay, guys. I think I have to disagree with those who answer A, okay? Because obviously in this introductory paragraph, I would say the first three sentences are all readers' attention grabber. Okay, the first three sentences, yeah, you see how the story developed, right? I am a movie fanatic, and the attention goes on to the next sentence. My friends count on me to know movie trivia and to remember every big Oscar awarded. And you see, the third sentence even, is even more attracting, right? Because you see, my friends though have stopped asking me if I want to go out to the movies. Reading these three sentences, have prompted me to want to know the story further. The first sentence, I don't think so. I am a movie fanatic. Then what? Yeah, I think it doesn't stop there. So I would say the first three sentences attract readers' attention. All right, are you with me? Now, secondly, in which sentence is the thesis of the essay presented? The third sentence or the fourth sentence? Some of you said, let me see your answer. Okay, some of you said B, some of you said C. Oh gosh. Right, let me go back. The second question asks of the thesis statement, yeah? Again, let me remind you, thesis statement is your central idea, right? It's the central idea of your entire essay. Now, let's take a look. My friends, though, have stopped asking me if I want to go out, or this is the third sentence. Then, while I love movies as much as ever, the inconvenience of going out, the temptations of the theater, and the behavior of patrons are reasons for me to wait and rent the DVD. Okay, I would say this is the fourth sentence. Sorry, this is the thesis statement. And yes, it is the fourth sentence of the paragraph, right? So the answer is B. You see, this is the central idea of this essay. Why? Because it tells the reader about what the writer is going to talk about. So obviously you can see that in this essay, the writer deals with three main points. Can you guess? Oh, I don't want to spoil this. Okay, I think I will keep my mouth shut here because I think I asked this one in the next question, yeah? Right, yes, in the fourth questions. Okay, anyway, let me go back to question 3 first. Does this thesis include a plan of development? Yes, no. Yes, no. Does this essay include a plan of development? The answer is yes. Very good. Right, very good. Yes. How can I know this? Yeah, let me go back to this. You see, the writers say, why I love movies as much as ever, the inconvenience of going out, the temptation of the theater, and the behavior of some patrons are the reasons for me, right? And obviously, this is the plan of development. Yeah, it tells the reader that the writer will deals with these points. Okay, will deal with these points in his essay. So that leads us to the fourth question. Can you write down the words in the thesis that announce the three major supporting points in the essay? Okay, go. Sorry, I think I forget to turn on the mic. Yeah, right. Some you said you don't remember. Yeah, so that's why I scroll up back to the paragraph for you. Yes. So from this introduction, can you identify the three major points that the writer deals with in this essay? It is quite obvious. Yeah. Can you tell me what are from the introduction? Just now we are focusing on introduction, okay? From the introduction paragraph, can you identify the 3 points that the writer deals with in this essay? I think, yeah, let me just show you the answers, right? Because I just highlighted for you, yeah? Look, the first point is in the thesis statement. Yes. The first point is over here. the inconvenience of going out, right? And the second point, the temptations of the theaters. And the last point is the behavior of some patrons, correct? So this is what you will write in the exercise. Oh, yeah. Just a moment. So the first point is what's that? The inconvenience of going out. And the second point is the temptation, right? The of the theater itself. The last point is the behavior of oh my gosh, of some patrons. Right. That's it. Yeah. So from these plans of development in the thesis, right, it is clear that you will have an idea of what the essay is going to be about, right? So guys, can I just go back to the sample? You see, this is again the thesis statement of this essay, right? So it gives you an idea of what this essay will be discussing. So you see, the first paragraph will support the first point, believe me or not. Yeah, let me highlight this for you. The first paragraph will support the first point of the thesis. You see, to begin with, I just don't enjoy the general hustle of the evening. And this is the topic sentence of this paragraph, right? Yeah, you see, that support the first point in the thesis. The writer mentioned that the inconvenience of going out, it means that he find it he find it difficult, or he find it maybe a hustle, having to go out for the movies or for the theaters, right? That's why he mentions the general hustle. Yeah. The second point is the temptations of the theater. That is why, yeah, sorry, that is the second paragraph, okay? The second paragraph should discuss the second point. You see, second, the theater offers tempting snacks that I really don't need. All right, you see how the essay developed, right? According to different paragraphs. Yeah, you can see that different paragraphs deals with different points in the thesis. And the last paragraph over here, you see, many of the other patrons are even more of a problem than the concession stand. Are you following me? You see, the third paragraph deals with the last point of the thesis, which is about the behavior of the patrons. So this whole paragraph will be describing the behavior of the patrons. You understand? You see how the essay developed, right? First, it starts with the introduction, which will give you an overview of the essay, right? The overview of the essay, or the central idea of the essay, can be seen in the thesis statement. Yeah, in the thesis statement. And then the main body of your essay should consist of several paragraphs that deals with single point in the of the thesis. Yeah, your paragraph should support the thesis statement. Similar to this sample, the three paragraphs. Yeah, these three paragraphs support the thesis statement of the essay, as you can see in the intro. Right now, let's see the details for the body supporting paragraph. Okay, I just give you an overview already. Yes. Secondly, body supporting paragraphs. Many essays have three supporting points developed at length over three separate paragraphs. However, more developed essays require four or more body paragraphs to support thesis, especially at postgraduate level, right? Or master's or PhD assignments, especially your dissertation or thesis, you will have more than three paragraphs, of course. Yeah, you will have like your paragraph can go on to 6 or 7, paragraphs. It depends on the section of your thesis as well. Right, and this is very common in essays with theses that omit a plan of development. Each of the supporting paragraphs should begin with a topic sentence. So you see, the 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 rule and the standard for writing a paragraph is pretty much the same. Yeah, each paragraph should begin with a topic sentence, right? That states the point to be detailed in that paragraph. All right, guys, can you take a look at this exercise and complete it for me? Huh? Yeah, 20 นาที Okay, class, can I hear your answer? Oh, by the way, I forget to tell you this. If you know, my voice today may be a little bit dark because, oh, I'm sorry. Share the article. Okay, okay. Have you guys got my worksheet already? Did you download it? Did you download it? Okay, class. For those of you who have not downloaded my worksheet, I have resent in the chat section. Okay, you can download it. All right. There are two files that I sent. The first one is the worksheet that is the handout that we are looking at, and the second one that is called essay sample. Yeah, obviously that's the essay sample that I show you here. Okay, now let me review the first question again, okay? Right. My first question to you is, what is the topic sentence for the first supporting paragraph, okay? Just focus on the first supporting paragraph, which is over here. I'm sorry if I have to go back and forth between, between paragraph because yeah, I have to refer back to the sample. Yes. Oh my goodness, I highlighted this for you. Yeah. The first supporting sentence. Sorry, let me say again. The first supporting paragraph, right, has this sentence as a topic sentence. I already highlighted to you, yeah? To begin with, right? To begin with, I just don't enjoy the general hustle of the evening, yeah? And then the entire paragraph will support this sentence, right? So basically, this is the first point. And then you see, oh, actually, I highlighted for you already. Yeah. The second paragraph has this as has this sentence as its the topic sentence. Secondly, the theater offers tempting snacks that I don't really need. Yeah. And then this is the last point. And this one is the topic sentence for the last paragraph, not last, sorry, for the third paragraph. Many of the other patrons are even more of a problem than the concession stand. Right. And let's see what is my second question. Okay, over here. The first topic sentence is then supported by the following details. Okay, can you please fill in the missing details? Right. Do you remember the topic sentence of the first paragraph is the writer says to begin with, I don't enjoy I'm sorry, I don't really enjoy the general hustle, yeah, of the evening, right? So it is then supported by many details, right? The first one have to drive 15 minutes. And can we see what else are the supports, are the supporting ideas? No, this one. Yeah. Okay. Right. You see, I just don't enjoy the general hustle of the evening. evening. This is the topic sentence, right? So the following sentences are the details, examples, reasons, and so on, right? Yeah, everything should support the topic sentence. I hope you still remember what we discussed last time. Yeah. So can you remember? Driving 15 minutes, right? Having to drive 15 minutes. This is the first details. And then can you draw it for me? Have to drive for 15 minutes to get to the nearest multiplex. Yeah, it's always jam. Parking lot is shared with several restaurants. Yeah, giant supermarkets. What is the third point? The third details. Yeah, very good. We can see this one as well, right? Uh, stand, yes, very good. Stand in an endless line. Anything else? Mm, yeah, the tickets may be sold out. Right, that's one of the reasons. Okay, very good, guys. Fantastic. You see, um, every every detail you are looking over here support the reason why the writer doesn't enjoy, going out to the theater. Yeah, there are many factors. Yeah, having to drive for a long time, parking lots is jammed, parking lot is crowded, and also the long queue, the long line, right? For just for getting the tickets. Yeah, and maybe the ticket could be sold out as well. Yeah, so yeah, um this is what the writer mentioned about general hassles. Yeah, hassles means difficulty, right? Hassles means right, difficult situation. Yeah, so the whole paragraph here support the topic sentence, right? I hope you follow. Okay, but yeah, if you don't understand, feel free to ask me again. Very well. Do you have any questions before we move on to the next point? Okay, guys, because we don't have much time, question number three, four, five. Sorry, question number three and four. Um, I leave this as your homework, okay? And for your free time exercise, yeah, to check your understanding. And if you want to know the answer next time, you can ask me, right? So now allow me to move on to the last point of the essay, which is a concluding paragraph. Yes, let me recap. Essay consists of three components, right? The first one is the introductory paragraph, which will develop the thesis statement here as well, right? In other words, you state with the central idea, your central idea developed in your introduction, right? And then your introductory paragraph will be followed by many supporting paragraphs. Okay, and each paragraph deals with one single idea, which also support your thesis statement. Are you with me? Are we clear? Okay, and then the last component of your essay is what we call a concluding paragraph. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about my voice, okay, today, because I think I have a cold. Yeah, I cough a lot, and that's why my voice is very dark today. Okay, right. Yeah, let's take a look here. the concluding paragraph often summarizes, okay, the essay by briefly restating the thesis. Let me highlight this one. Your conclusion or your concluding paragraph should summarize the essay by briefly restating the thesis. Okay? It's like you mention your thesis statement once again, but with different wording. Okay? You restate, meaning you talk about it again. Okay? You talk about or you mention your thesis statement again, but you got to write with different wording. Okay? And at times, the main supporting points. In addition, the writer often presents a concluding thought about the subject of the paper. All right. Besides the summary, in addition to your summary, it is also a good idea to include your own thoughts as well, all right, in your essay. Yeah. Now, to check your understanding, can you complete these exercises, these questions? Okay, number one, which two sentences in the concluding paragraph restate the thesis and supporting points of the essay? Okay, allow me to go back to the sample essay. All right, over here. Okay, guys, can you spot the restatement of the thesis in this concluding paragraph? You can draw the underline, okay? You can underline from your screen. It's more than that. I decided that what? Yeah, the restatement of the thesis cover the whole thing here. I decided that I was not going to be a moviegoer anymore. Yeah, this is the restatement of the thesis. Yeah, you can refer back to the introduction. Let's see. Right, you see? Why I love movies as much as ever. The convenience of going out, the temptation of the theater, the behaviors of some patrons are reasons for me to wait and rent the DVD. Yeah, so you see, the idea are pretty much similar, right? Meaning the writer doesn't go to the movie anymore, right? Because the writer prefers now to rely on the DVD, right? Yeah. And the rest, you see, I was tired of problems involved in getting to the theater, resisting unhealthy snacks, and dealing with the patrons. You see, these sentences, very good. Thank you for your underline. This sentence is the main points, right? Remember, it's the main points of the essays. Again, the thesis, the plan of development, right? So yeah, it's like the summary of the whole thing. Yeah. And now you see, the next day, I arranged to have premium movie channels added to my cable TV service, and I also subscribe to Netflix. I may now see movies a bit later than other people, but I'll be more relaxed watching box office hits in the comfort of my own living room. And you see, the rest of the sentence are the writer's own thoughts, right? The writer's own opinions, yeah? So again, to recap, the first point of your conclusion is the summary of your thesis statement. And then in addition to your summary, you should also support with your personal thoughts or with your personal idea as well, or your personal opinions. You follow? Are we clear? Right. Okay, you see, so that's why the answer for the second question is the third sentence, yeah? That includes or contains the final thought of the essay, right? It's starting from the third sentence, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Start here. That's the final thought. All right. Okay, if you are looking at my diagram here, diagram of an essay, you see, if you follow this diagram strictly, I believe that your essay will be very effective, in terms of writing and development of your idea in the essay, right? So very quickly, your introduction should start with, of course, intro, yeah, to attract your reader's attention or interest. It's like, the starter and then followed by the main course, yeah, if you have dinner. And then your thesis statement should be followed, right? Meaning, it is your main idea or the central idea of your entire paper. And also, you should support with the plan of development, right? Which lists some points that support your thesis, yeah? And for the supporting paragraphs, the same rule apply, right? A paragraph should begin with the topic sentence, which gives an overview of each paragraph, right? And then you should support with some evidence, reasons, or examples, yeah? Overall, we call it supporting sentences, right? Okay, and then conclusion, as you can see, it contains a summary and then your final thought, right? Yeah. Are you happy? Do you follow? Okay, and look, I also have one more essay sample for you, okay? Please go back and review it at your convenience, okay? So you know and understand more about how we can write or develop an essay, in an effective fashion. Yeah. And this is also for your exercise, okay? If you have time, please complete it, okay? And next class, before I jump to my main lesson, I would like to see your answers here as well, okay? All right, and now it's 6 p.m. Oh my gosh, time flies. I can't imagine. Oh my goodness. Okay, I wish I had more time with you guys. Like, seriously, an hour for this kind of course is not really enough for me. I mean, it's not really enough, but yeah, this is the best I can do. Okay, so guys, I think that concludes my talk today. All right, I hope you understand. I hope you have time to review what I share with you today. Okay, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop me a message, okay? Or feel free to pass on your questions. I am more than happy to to answer any of your questions. Okay, right, guys. I think that's it. I want to keep you longer because it's already 6 p.m. All right, class. Any questions before I leave you? Anything else? Okay, thank you for your kind words. Yeah, I hope I get well soon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I see you next time. All right. Have a good evening. Enjoy your dinner. And yeah, hopefully next time I will get better with with my cute voice return. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good week. Bye bye, class. See you next week.